YouTubers. I was just sitting on the couch and I was thinking about a few things, and I thought I need to talk to you guys about this. So in the video that I just made, I was talking about how the powers that be are trying to spread fear and confusion. And that is a very lucrative way for them to control the masses. However, we are learning, and I hope that this is true, we are learning that we don't want to get our answers from the outside of ourselves. We want to get answers from inside of ourselves. And because we are searching for answers outside of ourselves, then that is where the confusion comes in. That is where things don't match up. That's why we don't understand what's going on, because there is so much sorry about that. There is so much confusion because right now in this time, at this time on Earth, we have so many parallel timelines converging at the same time. Like some people, the people that are on the enlightenment journey like we are trying to do love and light, and we're trying to make choices that go towards the love and towards the light. And then there's other people that are following the fear. Oh no, we're going to run out of food. We're going to, we're going to, if we let these immigrants in, they're going to take our jobs. Just fear, which causes division. And then there's other people that think that, that this is the time that, Christ is coming back. And so we all have a different theory about what's actually happening. And so every moment of every day, the 6 billion people that are on this planet make a decision. And we make a decision and we push the timeline for the ascension this way. And then people make the decision and they push the timeline back, forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. That's why when the angels give us a time frame, it's always angel time. So it could be 2 weeks, it could be 6 months, because they cannot control the way that people make decisions. And people make decisions based on what they know. And if we've been taught to look for our answers outside of ourselves, we're looking for the answers outside of ourselves when we need to be looking for the answers inside of ourselves. We need to be looking inside of ourselves, meditating and talking to our higher self to find out what the answers are. And then when we find out the answers from inside of ourselves, then we're at peace when there's chaos going on around us. We don't have to go to the fear. We don't have to go to the hate. We don't have to go to the separation or the division. We are imagining things as it comes into our purview. Now I'm using the angel's words. Into our purview, we go inside of ourselves and we use our own discernment and say, does this resonate with me or not? If it doesn't resonate with me, then I'm not going to accept that as the truth. And if it does resonate with me, then I'm going to accept that as the truth. And so we're learning to use our inner guide to tell us what our true self feels is the right answer, because we want to choose love and harmony. So, okay, so I just want to make sure I don't forget. Okay, so right now is a time of choosing. Right now is a time of choosing. So you choose love and light, you go this way. Choose hate and violence, you go this way. And then some people are just frozen in the middle. I'm not sure which way to go. I don't know which way to go. Sometimes I choose this way, sometimes I choose that way. Well, the thing is that every moment of every day we make choices. And that's where it has to start to be consistent, because the timeline, and I've been saying this over and over and over again, and I just want to make sure that I say it enough that it sinks in, because this is the time of choosing, and the time of choosing isn't going to be going on that long. At a certain point, and they're telling us that the flash is going to happen sometime in the fall. So it could be early fall, it could be fall, it could be late fall, it could be early winter. Just to be clear, it's angel time. And angel time is us making these decisions. So if we make the decisions to go towards the love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light, guess what happens? That flash comes, and when the flash comes, the baby that's going to be born in Dharma is born in Dharma. And what happens when the baby that is conceived in Dharma? Dharma's coming. It opens the door. Now the babies that are born after that door is open, they're born in Dharma. Guess what happens to the people that have already cleared their karma? That karma's gone. It's cleared. So now you don't have any karma, and you have Dharma. It's here. So now, instead of living in the 3D world, the people that are on the trajectory to go to the 5D are already living in 4D. And we dip our toe into 5D every now and again. But we're pretty much living in 4D, majority of the time. So if you continue to do that, then eventually you're going to be separated from the people that are choosing differently than you. So that is why I'm making this video, because the people that are stuck in the middle, I want them to understand that if you want love and light, you want joy and compassion, you want people to be kind to you and people to treat you with respect, choose love and light. Go that way. You are co-creating this happening. You are co-creating the ascension. You are co-creating the light coming, the flash coming. You are co-creating it. So every time that you do something loving, you do something kind, you do something compassionate, you're in line at the grocery store and the person behind you doesn't have enough money and you say, hey, don't worry about it. And you give them that little bit of money. You've just bumped us up. You've just bumped up everything. So think about it that way. Think about it that way. Every time that you say a kind word, every time you spread a smile, every time that you help somebody that fell down, you help them get back up. Every single time that you do something loving, kind, and compassionate, every single time that moves us forward towards that 5D existence where we have more joy, we have more abundance, we have more of our gifts, we have more everything that is good with being on earth is going to be in your life. And the people that are choosing the hate and the violence, they're choosing all the negative, they're going to be co-creating the negative, and they're going to stay in the 3D because that's where their world is in their mind. So if they keep co-creating that, then they're going to keep co-creating that, they're going to keep co-creating, and they're going to go that way. At a certain point, we're going to be so far apart from each other that we're not going to know where that person down the road that was like that is anymore, because they're not going to be anywhere near us. They're going to be in the 3D and we're going to be in the 5D. And that's when the parallel timelines are going to converge. They're going to separate. So the people choosing love and light are going to go this way. The people that choosing hate and violence are going to go this way. And the people that are in the middle, some are going to go this way and some are going to go this way. It just depends on what their major thoughts are. So if you are thinking mainly of love and light, you're thinking, this is what I would like to have my life be like. It may not be that yet. It may not. But as long as you're thinking, I would like to co-create this. This is the kind of life I would like to co-create. Then that is the kind of life that you're going to co-create. You'll go that way. If you want to co-create that kind of life, then you'll go that way. So everything has to do with our thoughts. Our thoughts are very, very powerful. And Jesus Christ even said this in, if you ever bought a Bible where it was all highlighted and red every time Jesus spoke, that was one of the things that he said many times, that our thoughts have power. Our thoughts are important, and they are important. And this is what I was getting to earlier today, is when you're sad, you've had a lot of negative thoughts in your head. You've allowed your ego to take over, and you've allowed yourself to become a victim. And we've all done it, so I'm not judging. What I'm saying is that in order to get yourself out of that, you have to retrain your brain. You have to retrain your brain that your life doesn't have to be like this. You don't have to be sick. That's what I had to do with my thinking. I had to change my diseased thinking. I had to change it. Just like I'm changing my voice right now is sore all the time because I have acid reflux. So what I'm trying to do is I change my thoughts. I've changed my eating habits. I've go to speech therapy and do the speech therapy exercises so that I can help myself so that my voice doesn't become raw and I can't speak, because that does happen to me. And so it's a process of retraining your brain. My brain is used to thinking, okay, if I talk too much, I'll lose my voice. But now I'm retraining my brain to say, I can talk as much as I want to talk. I just need to do these verbal exercises. I need to control my diet. This exacerbates the problem and this alleviates the problem. So I will eat this because it alleviates the problem. So this is a learning process for me, and I'm training my brain to think, oh, okay, if I eat buffalo chicken, which I really love, that's going to hurt my throat. And I ate buffalo chicken yesterday. So now, of course, my throat is sore. So, I'm paying the consequences of not listening to my positive thought. Eat this and your throat will feel good. Did I eat that? No, I didn't. So this is an almost immediate reaction to a negative thought that I had of, ooh, it's buffalo chicken and I like it. I'm going to eat it. And then, I can't talk. My throat's sore. So this is what I'm talking about. So I hope that you can see when I have whittled it down to just this one little thought, how you can change your thoughts, you can change your thinking, and you can co-create the world that you want to be in. And be in the one that you want when it actually splinters off. And that's when you're going to see the huge difference, is because when these people stop being in your world, when the people that are very negative and like to have drama and like to create mountains out of molehills, those people aren't in your life anymore. And you're like, what happened to little Sally? Sorry, not Sadie. What happened to little Sadie? The sad one down the road. No, what happened to them? Well, they aren't in your timeline. That's what happened to them. So think about it that way, and think about what you want to create, because we create the kind of world that we want. So if you decide that you want to have a world filled with abundance and love and people in it that you want to have in it because you love them and they are joyful and happy, and maybe you have a couple of relatives that you just want to tuck under your arm and bring them along with you because you love them so much, and then you can talk to your higher self and have your higher self talk to their higher self and help them along in that way. Because some people aren't going to wake up till the third awakening, but that doesn't mean that they can't choose love and light. That doesn't mean that they can't choose to co-create on the side of goodness and mercy. That doesn't mean that they can't decide that they want to have joy in their life, that they want to have abundance in their life, because they sure can. That does not even, it doesn't even matter if they're in the third awakening or they're in the first awakening or they're way shore. That doesn't matter. It's how they're thinking. Are they thinking that beating themselves up all the time and thinking they're a bad person when they're actually a good person? You can help that person by helping them to change their thoughts. Give them that hand up, say, wow, I really appreciate what you just did. You're really smart. You're really good at doing this. Give those people that are in your life that are down a little bit, give them a little hand up by saying, hey, I think you do this really well. And they'll look at it and go, I feel good when I do that. And that is part of it, is the things that bring you joy are the things that you should do, because those are the things that you came to this life to do. Like, it makes me very happy to do art. And that's why you see a lot of art in my videos, because I like to put my art on my walls. like that's Archangel Ariel there doing a love wave. And there's people underneath those hearts on the riverbank. And of course, I made trees because I'm in Maine and we love our trees. So, just simple little things like that just bring you joy. What would it look like if the angel came down and gave me some love and hearts poured out of her hands? Use your imagination. Go back into your childhood a little bit and play with it. And I hope that this helps you somehow and brightens up your day. And I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate all your comments, and I appreciate your likes and all those things. And so please continue to subscribe, like, and share, and leave me a comment if you feel so desire to do that. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I love everybody, and I'm sending you a big love wave, and have a good day. Bye-bye.